Super Smash Bros. Ultimate should be the last Smash Bros. Game. I love Smash Ultimate as much as the next person, and Ultimate certainly has its flaws, but I would be completely fine if we didn't get another Smash game, and here's why. One of the main selling points of Smash Ultimate, if not the main selling point, is the tagline of "Everyone is here." This means that every character who appeared in a Smash game as a playable character at any point is playable in Ultimate. Is there a character you like playing in Brawl that got cut in Smash 4? Well, you're in luck because they're in Ultimate. No characters were cut, and so no sacrifices had to be made, making Ultimate's roster the biggest we have ever seen from a Smash game. Ultimate also features the most DLC characters of any Smash game, although Smash 4 was the only other game that had DLC. This brings up one of the issues with a potential Smash 6. You can either bring everyone back again, or make some cuts to fill in for new reps, which there are plenty of. Here's how it could go if Smash 6 kept all its existing characters from previous games. Going by what we've seen in previous Smash games in terms of how many new characters are introduced, we should expect around 27 new characters if they have DLC, which, let's be honest, they'll definitely have. This means that Smash 6 would have 116 playable characters, 113 if you count Pokemon Trainer and Pyramithra as one each. The character selection screen would look something like this, and the stage selection screen would look something like this, assuming we get around 30 new stages, which is actually a lowball estimate since Ultimate had 60 more stages than Smash 4. There would also probably be over 1,000 songs to select from, as Ultimate has 924. I could keep going, but I think you see where I'm going with this. It doesn't really make sense to say everyone is here again, and if you did, you'd have a huge character roster, a huge stage selection screen, and just way too many options overall. Now, if bringing everyone back again doesn't work, you'd have to make some cuts. Plenty of content creators on YouTube have already made videos covering their interpretations of cutting the Smash Bros. Roster, and I'll link some of them in the description, so I won't be going into too much depth of who I think either should get cut or will get cut in the potential Smash 6. What I will say though is that after watching these videos, cutting any more than about 20 characters just feels wrong. There's just way too many iconic characters that fans would certainly be upset about if cut. Now, I don't think that these are the only possibilities of a potential Smash 6 game. In fact, Hungrybox, a top Melee player and Smash Bros. Content creator, voiced his prediction on the next Smash Bros. Game that I could definitely see happening, which is something similar to what Nintendo did with Mario Kart 8. In case you're unfamiliar, Mario Kart 8 was originally released on the Wii U in 2014. It was then re-released on the Switch in 2017 as a completely new and revamped game, since it has the word Deluxe in the title. In reality, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch is really just the same game but with some new items, courses, and characters. Kinda like how musical artists will release an album and then re-release that same album but with a slightly different cover with some new songs and the word Deluxe at the end. Even though Mario Kart 8 was initially released in May of 2014, it still receives additional content 9 years later, with November of 2023 being the most recent DLC update. If Smash 6 were to have this same approach, here's how I imagine it would go. Nintendo announces the next new console in 2025, along with the announcement of the re-release of Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe Edition for this console in 2026. This new console is more powerful than the Switch, thus allowing for a game like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe to function smoothly with a roster of about 100 characters. DLC will be released in fighter packs just as it was in Ultimate, and patches will be made throughout the game's life as well. I feel that this is a reasonably likely possibility for Smash 6, and I wouldn't be mad if Nintendo went this route, but I also wouldn't be completely thrilled either. However, the biggest reason that I believe Ultimate should be the last Smash Bros. Game is because of this guy, Masahiro Sakurai. For those who don't know, Masahiro Sakurai is the creator of the Smash Bros. Series, directing every Smash Bros. Game so far. He started his career working at HAL Laboratories when he created the character Kirby and directed the production of the first Kirby game, Kirby's Dream Land, when he was 19. He ended up leaving HAL Laboratories in 2003 as he grew tired of the expectation of a sequel after every game he made. While Sakurai has directed every Smash Bros. Game so far, he never really intended for any of them to have a sequel. In other words, every Smash Bros. Game was meant to be the last one in Sakurai's mind. In fact, Sakurai didn't even know about the development of Smash Bros. Brawl until it was announced to the public at E3 in 2005. He was just dragged into it because Nintendo knew that they would need his help. He works so incredibly hard on these games that it takes a toll on his physical and mental health. In an article from 2014, Sakurai noted that he worked 13 months straight with no days off to work on Smash Melee. Later in his career, he would end up experiencing severe shoulder pain from what was diagnosed to be calcific tendonitis, something that working constantly for hours at a time did not help. Not only is Sakurai not a fan of making sequels in general, but he has reluctantly been worked so hard for so long that he deserves a break. The development of Smash games basically goes like this. Sakurai says the current Smash game is the last one. Nintendo says, nope, we're making another one with or without you. Sakurai ends up joining because he knows Nintendo is going to do it wrong without him. Repeat steps 1 through 3. If we do end up getting a Smash 6, it will either be because Sakurai was dragged into it despite not wanting to make it in the first place, or it will be made without him, and frankly, I don't know what's worse. Give the man a break. Let Smash Ultimate be the last one. And that's why, in my opinion, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch should be the last game in its series. Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, let me know if you enjoy these kinds of videos, as it is a bit different from what I have normally been making. Thanks for watching.